Hello and welcome to Seoul, Korea. It's game day 2 of the FIBA Asian Cup qualifiers. Korea set to take on Thailand here at the Jamsil Students' Gymnasium. A huge occasion for Korea as they get to play on home court in this campaign for the first time, looking to go 2-0 after a big win over Indonesia in Jakarta on Thursday. And for the away side, arguably an even bigger game as they tip off their qualifying campaign, having had their opener in the Philippines postponed a few days ago. This is the first of the game day 2 tip-offs in Group A. Indonesia hosting the Philippines a little later. And there's 4 teams in each of these 6 groups. The introduction first of the visiting team here, Thailand. Playing their first game in this campaign. Their game against the Philippines, scheduled for this past Thursday, was postponed as a result of the coronavirus. So they are playing for the first time here, and big underdogs on the road in the Korean capital. Team ranked 105 in the FIBA World Rankings. Led by Chris Dalio, American head coach, who's also in charge of High-Tech Bangkok, the club side in Thailand, and has 6 players on this national team roster who play under him in that domestic league. And now we're ready for the introduction of Korea. They started this campaign with a comprehensive win over Indonesia on Thursday, 76-109. They lost the first quarter by 6 and the final quarter by 7, but dominated the middle 2 quarters, scoring 70 points to Indonesia's 24. Throughout the course of the game, they knocked down 17 threes at 50% accuracy and moved the ball superbly for 28 assists and with just 8 turnovers. Coach Kim Sang-shik's team looking to reproduce that kind of form here today. We will pause now for the 2 national anthems.
Please remain standing for the national anthem of the Republic of Korea.
We are just about ready to go here. After 6 games over 3 qualifying windows, the top 2 teams from each group will qualify for the 2021 FIBA Asia Cup. The 6 third-place teams will also advance to play a final qualifying tournament in February of next year. And the top 4 of that will go on to play at the Asia Cup as well. Look at your officiating team for this game day 2 contest. The second game for Korea, the first game for Thailand. Thailand led here by Chris Dalio, up against Kim Sang-shik in the battle on the two benches. Tyler Lam, the star player for Thailand, helped lead them to the Southeast Asia Games silver medal back in December. Scored a whopping 33 points as well as 8 rebounds, 6 assists in the final as they lost to the Philippines. Look at the starting 5 for Thailand, which does not include Tyler Lam, so he's set to come off the bench. Several of those players play with high-tech Bangkok City under Chris Dalio, their national team head coach. It's a roster that's pretty much the same for Thailand as the one that won silver at the Southeast Asia Games in December. Big task for his team, though. He's been in charge since 2017, the Thai national team, having worked in his native USA before that. Take a look at the Korea lineup as well here in Seoul. It is a young roster, but a talented one for this first window. They're missing their superstar Rat Guna due to a knee ligament injury. Those young talents looking to take their opportunities. At the center position, the man with the most experience, Kim Jong-kyu, who's already won 3 bronze medals at Asia Cups in his illustrious career. In the Game 1 win, he had 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists and a steal in 17.5 minutes. Coach Kim Sang-shik able to spread the offensive output around, spread the minutes around as well, with every one of his players getting between 14 and 23 minutes on court, with 8 players scoring at least 8 points, and 5 of them in double figures. Korea are 2-time champions of Asia, most recently in 1997 as well as in 1969. The all-time leader in podium finishes at the Asia Cup with 25 altogether. They've been silver medalists on 11 occasions, most recently in 2003. Bronze medalists 12 times, including at the last edition in Lebanon in 2017 when they lost to Iran in the semi-finals. Coach Kim Sang-shik remains in charge for this qualifying campaign. Coach Chris Dalio's team ready to go for the first time. Kim Nak-yeon there, who had 14 points and 5 assists in just 15 minutes in Game 1 without a single turnover. One of many very capable shooters on the Korean roster. The pleasantries before the basketball court becomes a battlefield between these two, desperate to be on the grand stage. Little room for error in this qualifying campaign. Just 6 games for each nation to make or break their hopes of playing on the continental stage next year. Korea the strong favourites, especially here, looking to take one giant step towards the tournament finals by going 2-0, and Thailand looking to upset the odds as they get their qualifying run underway. The road to the 2021 FIBA Asia Cup running through Seoul today. Early foul on Wang Boon of Thailand after just 9 seconds. Korea with the first offense. And they'll take the early outside shot. Remember, hit 17 of them in Game 1. Big offensive rebound. Wouldn't go down, though, on the second attempt for Kim Jong-kyu. Thailand survive Had the ball picked off. Quick offense in transition to the far side. Same spot, different outcome. Korea setting the tone early on. A 3 from Kim Nak-yeon. He was 3 of 4 on the outside in game 1. He's up and running here already. Wang Bu. Bit of contact on the far side and another turnover. So 2 turnovers in the opening 52 seconds for Thailand, as well as a foul. There's the first of those, picked off by Moon Seong-gon. Leading to the 3 for Kim Nak-yeon. The 24-year-old guard, one of a number of bright prospects on this Korean roster. This time they'll penetrate and miss close to the basket. Thailand looking to come forward in transition. Suti-sin. Little hesitation in the paint, misses the shot. Rebound grabbed by Jeon Jun-byeom. Game starting at a fast pace. Back and forth down the floor, but without too much quality around the basket. Handling the ball is Wang Boon. Now Suti-sin feeds it back. Nice backdoor cut, nice bounce pass for the miss from Jack Rawan. And an offensive foul against Korea, so they turn it over as well. You can see what Kim Nak-yeon thinks of that call. His coach a little frustrated as well. Just threw out that right arm, the forearm up against Suti-sin to try and create some breathing room. And step into the paint, to the foul line to take the 2. Still no score for Thailand. Trying to tip Jack Rawan with the miss. We've seen them get into some good shooting positions though, create a few good looks, Coach Dalio's team. You'd expect them to have that understanding with so many of them playing together for his club side High-Tech Bangkok. Shifted across to the far side, fist pass off the mark, 3-point shot, big rebound, Kim Jong-kyu, pump fake on the perimeter, back in. Here's Kim Jong-kyu again, not once, but twice. And his 3rd offensive rebound in the space of 1 possession. That's a huge weapon for Korea. Kim Jong-kyu on the inside at 2'7". Thailand can't buy a bucket right now. There's the nice overhead pass from Jun-byeom into Kim Jong-kyu. Missed the first one, able to hit the second. He'd already grabbed a previous offensive rebound on that trip down the floor. It's another outside shot, long 2 this time, doesn't go. Rebound pulled down by Jack Rawan. Almost 3 minutes without a score for Thailand, down by 5. Tyler Lam in the game to try and change things, slicing through the defense and drawing the foul off Kim Jong-kyu. That's what he can bring. And Tyler Lam will go to the line to try and get Thailand up and running. Born and educated in the US, but he's been playing basketball in Thailand since the age of 23. He won Best Shooting Guard honours in the Thai League last season. A lot of the hopes of Chris Dalio's team on his shoulders. And he makes no mistake from the foul line. Only a 3-point game, despite that being Thailand's first score. 3-point shot again for Korea. And Lam with a rebound now as well. He's capable of doing it all in every category at this level. Wang Boon. On the bounce. Kicked off, now a chance to run the floor. The Korean capital opens up for the home team to score in transition. Moon Seong-gon. Lam. Trying to score their first from the field. Tough contested shot. Recovered on the baseline though by Jasanuk. Wang Boon. Into the lane, nice bit of footwork, but rejected by Kim Jong-kyu. The piece is picked up by Tyler Lam. From Nak-yeon. Inside to Kim Jong-kyu, and a foul. Here's a look at that steal from Moon Seong-gon. And the block as well on the interior, although the score still from Tyler Lam. The Korean defense providing the foundation from which to launch the offense and those three-pointers. John Jung-byom. That one goes down as a 2. He had toes on the line, but they're taking plenty of outside shots. Thailand will take one right back. They miss a chance to run the floor again for Korea. Nice bounce pass and attacking strong, not quite getting the roll. There's Kang Sang-jae. They go to the line after the foul from Suti-sin. A strong attack from the 25-year-old centre. Had an excellent all-round impact in game 1. 9.7 rebounds, including 3 offensive rebounds, 3 assists and 3 steals. He was 4 of 6 from the field in that win over Indonesia. Looking to go 2 of 2 from the foul line here. And he does, and Korea leading by 7. As we approach the midway point of the opening quarter, Thailand picking up 4 fouls already. Here's Lam getting inside, attacking strong, can't throw it down. Offensive rebound though. Lila Pipatul, 22-year-old point guard. And then looking to dance with the defense. Suti-sin, no way past Kang Sang-jae at the rim. Thailand really struggling to score early on, despite the lane opening up here for Tyler Lam. Tried to throw it down over the top of Kim Jong-kyu. Couldn't quite complete the job. Korea to take yet another 3. They'll try and save it in the corner. They're only 1 of 5 on the outside, Korea. Lam going strong again, grabs the loose ball, little hesitation, puts it back in. He's the only offensive weapon really for Chris Dallio's team right now. Down the other end of the floor, Kim Jong-kyu will go back to the line. And Tyler Lam has all of Thailand's points. Kim Jong-kyu having an impact at both ends of the floor for Korea, you should expect. He's grabbed 4 rebounds already, 3 of them on the offensive glass. And also had that rejection. Drawing plenty of fouls. Korea, and this for Kim Jong-kyu, the first trip to the line. And he makes 1 of 2. So a 6-point game here, 4.5 to play in the first. And so Wangta moves it back. 4 goals really hard to come by for Thailand. They'll look to get 1 here. Tyler Lam always the target. This is in the pass. Well, he can't do any more than that. He found Jack Rowan on the inside. Got the outside shot as well off the offensive rebound, but Tyler Lam looking to facilitate his teammates as well, to no avail on that occasion. Here they come once more, Thailand in transition. And a foul is only the third on Korea. What Tyler Lam will do is draw much of the attention of the Korean defense, and hopefully he will at least open up passing lanes and open up teammates. Tyler Lam will look to do what he did just there, try and get some of his teammates going. Korea scoring 5 of their 12 points from turnovers. Thailand did not start well in that regard, committing a couple in the opening minute. Lam drawing another foul here, so that's now 4 on Korea. Thailand have had 5 turnovers in the opening 6.5 minutes. Close the gap here, Tyler Lam. Step back, 3-point shot this time. Can't halve the deficit. Offensive rebound again. Thailand starting to have some joy on the boards. Wang Boon. Nice shot off the hop, perhaps not quite. Rebound reeled in by Jang Jae-sok. Quick down the floor, and take the 3. It's not happening on the outside yet for Korea. Usually so adept at that part of the game. Double team on the edge of the paint inside against Jang Jae-sok, who's fouled and will go to the line. They keep taking and keep missing plenty of 3-point shots, 1 of 6 now. Those 17 3-pointers in Jakarta on Thursday at 50% accuracy. They're doing plenty of their scoring from the stripe here in the opening quarter of this one. Both good for Jang Jae-sok, the 29-year-old centre. Korea have stretched this lead to 8 points, despite the best efforts of Tyler Lam, who's got all 6 points for Thailand. Lam needs to get over centre court. Opens up a bit of space here on this near side. Wongso Wangta for 3. They were desperate for it, and they got it. Finally, 1 from the outside for Thailand. They close the gap to 5 just when Korea looked to be pulling away. Korea come right back at them through Jang Jae-sok. A quick 3 for Thailand as they look to make it back-to-back triples. They can't. The lead is back to 7. Open spot for the mid-ranger, off the mark for Lee Sung-kyun. Plenty flying forward in transition. Really tough shot at the end of it though for Wongso Wangta under pressure. Korea will slow it down this time and play in the half court. Drive into the lane, the kick to the corner, 3-point shot won't go down for Jong Seung-hyen. There goes Tyler Lam, lost the handle on the ball and turned it over with a chance to attack one-on-one. Apologetic hand raised from him that time. There's the 3 from Wongso Wangta. Just what they needed to close the gap, but Korea getting right back in their faces straight away in a matter of seconds. Thailand 1 of 5 on the outside, looking to force the turnover with the high press here. Korea escape from it. Stop and pop from the elbow. A drop for Jong Seung-hyen. Korea by 9. A minute and a half to play here in the first. Suti-Sin, on it goes to the interior, and a big score for Jakro Wan. Attacking strong on the inside with the contact from Jang Jae-sok. What a finish that is, despite the arm swiping down across his left forearm, still able to maintain his focus and concentration and power it home. Completes the three-point play as well, the 23-year-old centre. Janatip Jakro Wan. It's a 6-point game, 1.5 minutes to play here in the first. Open spot on the perimeter again, this time driving inside down the baseline, forced into the miss. Yang Hong-seok. And in transition, Suti-Sin to the far side, Lam. They've got the bit between their teeth, Thailand now, glanced in off the glass. Getting his geometry spot on, Tyler Lam closes the gap to 4. 5 quick-fire points for Thailand, with Korea having led by as many as 9. They miss another 3. And a chance now to make it a one-possession game in the final minute of the first. Not quite on the same wavelength as each other there, as Suti-Sin turns it over, the 35-year-old veteran of this side. But there's the drive from Tyler Lam. And a lovely finish, getting his angles right off the glass. He's got 8 of their 14 points. And the turnover as well. Lam picking up the pieces after doing the dirty work. He's up to 10 in the opening quarter, and Thailand are hot on the heels of Korea. (18-16), they've scored the last 7 points without reply. Low catch, adjustment, 3-point shot, won't go, another miss. Offensive rebound though. And now a chance for Thailand in the final seconds of the first to tie or maybe even take the lead. Tyler Lam. Korea strong favourites for this one, but Thailand have pulled it back from the brink in the first. And Korea threatened to run away with it. Korea will have the lead at the end of 1, but only by 2 points. Chris Dallio's team back from 9 down to get within 2. Of the first, Korea 18, Thailand 16. Thailand scoring the last 7 points of the ball game. For so long in that opening quarter, they tried and tried to score from the field and failed. It took them 3 minutes to get their first score at all. Korea hit their second 3. An early one, but they've had a series of misses since then. And despite Kim Jong-kyu's presence in the paint, some good defense from Moon Song-gon that time. Thailand breathing right down their necks. Tyler Lam, a huge part of the reason why. Didn't quite complete the highlight reel play that time as he went for the one-handed dunk over the top of Kim Jong-kyu, but they've got their three-pointer now on their 5th attempt. And that helped to spark the fight back. Korea led by the 4 points of Jang Jae-sok. Tyler Lam with some distance, leading all scorers in the game with 10 points in 7 minutes on court. 4 of 8 from the field and 2 of 2 from the foul line. 3 rebounds and a steal as well for him. Here we go, start of the second quarter, and Thailand start with the ball, looking to complete that comeback. Down by 2. And they score with the and 1, a chance to take the lead from 9 down. What a way to start the second quarter, picking up where they left off in the first, with Tana Sutisin, the 35-year-old veteran, riding the contact and finding the finish. And he completes the three-point play, and that is 10 unanswered for Thailand. And they're working hard on defense as well. Korea ranked 30 in the world against Thailand ranked 105. There's the double team trap at center court. They find a way out of it. But Thailand have turned up the intensity. Static three-point shot, long rebound, reached by Muang Boon. Looking to stretch their slender lead here and continue this streak. Pirouette, edge of the paint, tough shot, goes down for Jakro Wan under all kinds of pressure. And Thailand have scored 12 points in a row. They lead Korea by 3 in Seoul. And Korea finding points really hard to come by now. Well-adjusted catch on this near side in the corner, but a poor pass at the end of it from Song Kyo Chang. Korea just haven't settled themselves whatsoever. Turnover though from Sutisin. This is what they need, a bit of space in transition to operate and to score with Song Kyo Chang. Wong Boon. Plenty of pressure, dishing it off. Three-point shot won't go down. It will in the end for the impressive Chanatip Jakro Wan, who's coming up big now, 7 points. And he's got 5 at the start of this second quarter. Open spot for the 3. They try and pass instead. What a great effort from Wang Boon to get back and provide the deflection and block the passing lane. Thailand by 3 and with the ball. They've got other scorers involved now, as well as Tyler Lam. Offensive rebound that time, won't go down still. They'll get a third chance opportunity. Sutisin floating one over the top of the shot blocker and scoring, and Thailand lead by 5. They have come to play in Korea. Big underdogs looking to grow a big lead. Where has this come from? Tremendous play that time from Jakro Wan. They've had a couple of those where they've forced it in against Korea's defensive pressure. They've had a couple of those as well. The shooters bounce and roll. They've been full of character, full of quality around the rim after a drought to start.
찬스 나면 던지고 나머지 리바운드를 가야지. 그걸 또 아기자기하게 또 안에다 패스하려고. 던지고 리바운드하고 던지고 리바운드를 가고. 무슨 얘기인지 알지? 디펜스가 신경 써야 돼. 자꾸 다 뚫리잖아 지금 또. 집중해 집중. 그리고 슛 쐈어. 외곽도 다 서 있는다. 뛰어 들어가면 잡는 거 센터들한테만 맡기잖아 다 리바운드.
This is cause for concern for Kim Sang-shik and his Korean team, trailing by 5 points, having had a 9-point lead already. And Thailand have had a bit of a spell with Tyler Lam on the bench. They've got 7 points from Jakro Wan in his absence, 5 points from Sutisin. And now Lam, who's scored 10 points in 7 minutes, comes back in, having had a break for 2.5 minutes. Korea just 1 of 10 from three-point range. Will they continue to take them? That one's a long two. Doesn't go despite the open look. Lam with the tip. And Thailand in transition again. Real spring in the step of the visiting team to Seoul. Tyler Lam. It's an offensive foul though, and they'll turn it over. An illegal screen. Foul committed by Jung Yan Pin. Just there bumping into Song Kyo Chang. Turnover number 9 for Thailand. Korea looking to make the most of it. There's on the perimeter, locked and loaded. They just can't put the passes together though. Being completely knocked out of their rhythm, their passing rhythm, their shooting rhythm. And they turn it over for the 7th time. Vila Pipatku. He turns it back. A series of turnovers now and a 2-on-1 fast break opportunity. Lam up in the air, but how about the chase back double team from 2 of his teammates? Lam then lost the handle on the ball. Careless from Thailand as he missed the opportunity to stretch this lead, but an offensive foul against Korea. And this has been a really tough passage of play on the offensive end for both of these teams. The offensive foul against Lee Seong-kyun. Hyo Hoon goes to the bench. Korea with 2 fouls now here in the second. Still really struggling to score. 2 points for them in 4 minutes in this second quarter. Thailand have 9. Looking to add to that as well here. No room to breathe in the paint, but he still finds a way. Chanatit Jakrawan coming up big in the opening game of Thailand's campaign. They lead by 7 on the road in Seoul. It's another three-pointer. It's another miss. They do get the offensive rebound, though. They're 1 of 11 on the outside now. Do Kyung Min. They will keep taking them. And finally, they make one. A big shot from Jong Sung Hyen. He was 4 of 7 on the outside on Thursday. Korea closed the gap to 4. Tyler Lam. Midway point of the second. What a second quarter it's been for Jack Wan. Gets the call in his favor that time after the ball was stripped. Only 3.3 seconds on the shot clock. So willing to take it at the Korean defense. So able to score despite that close contact. Plenty of contact, plenty of whistles before the inbound pass comes in. 3.3 to shoot. And an offensive foul has been called. Is it? No, there's a foul on Kim Jong-kyu. It's on the defense there, holding back Jack Wan, who's been irrepressible here in the second quarter. And they will turn it over, though, Thailand into the backcourt. Turnover count for both teams is going through the roof here in the second quarter. Double team trap at centre court and a foul, looking to force the turnover. Very nearly did. Instead, it's the foul on the defense. And the second on Wongsa-Wangta. Yeah, keep turning it over themselves, though. Lam into the lane. Can't get the finger roll to fall. Quick offense now for Do Kyung-min. Open three-point shot. They've got another one of them. Jun Beom. A couple of quick-fire threes for Korea to get back in touch. And how about the response from Thailand and from Tyler Lam? Right down the other end of the floor to drill one of their own. 13 points for him, his first score of the second quarter. Kim Jong-kyu. There's the height mismatch on the inside, but Lam was there to help. He kicks it back for the outside miss. And then a foul on the rebound on Wang Boon by the looks of it. Thailand by 4. There's that second three from Jun Beom. But what about the response from Tyler Lam? That was only the second three for Thailand on their 7th attempt. Korea now 3 of 14. Only hit one of their first 12 before a couple in a row. Kim Jong-kyu inside fouled. And he will go to the line. Really good effort on defense from Nakorn Choi Sanuk. And right on the ball, but a bit of contact with the body as well. Thailand's 4th foul of the second quarter with 4 minutes to play, so any further fouls from their defense will send the Korean offense to the foul line, shooting foul or not. Kim Jong-kyu missing the first. He's had a rough ride so far. He grabbed 3 offensive rebounds, but they were all on the same trip down the floor. Lam turning quarterback and turning the ball over. Not sure he saw the defender there with his teammate down the floor. Korea with a miss though on the inside. Nothing going for them in 2-point range. Sutee-sin, nice adjustment, slicing past the defense and scoring with Tana Sutee-sin. Thailand by 6 here. Kim Jong-kyu able to get it to go high off the window. Bit of joy for him, only his 2nd field goal. And then Thailand turn it over, a chance to get back within 1 possession here for Korea. They move it around the perimeter, 3-point shot. Not thinking twice about it was Do, but missing it. Tyler Lam. Open spot for the 3 for Thailand. No, Lam offensive rebound, rather go guard. And Lam shoots the 3, misses it. And there's a foul underneath on the rebound attempt. That's from Korea. And the pace really picking up. And how about the pace of Tana Sutee-sin down the floor? And the footwork before the finish. And by 4, continue to hold off the strong favourites. Korea expected to be in the top 2 in this group. Started their campaign with that comfortable 33-point win in Jakarta against Indonesia on Thursday. They're looking to close the gap here on Thailand to 2. Kim Jong-kyu, 2 of 4 from the field, now 3 of 6 from the foul line for 7 points. Almost turned over by Lila Pivaku. Able to recover, did he get it over centre court? Turnover forced in the end after the ball handler had his pocket picked. And Korea are looking to go to the next level here. So many problems for them in this first half. They're starting to put them right. Kim Jong-kyu getting some joy on the interior. They've started to hit a couple of 3-point shots. Kim Jong-kyu going again on the inside, drawing the foul once more, and he'll go to the line to try and tie the game. The second foul on the impressive Jack Rowan. They've done plenty of their scoring from the stripe. This is their 11th and 12th attempts. Kim Jong-kyu, 4 of 7. One more to his tally, 32-32. Korea have pulled it back now. They had a 9-point lead in the first quarter. Thailand able to build a lead themselves. As many as 7. Now we're neck and neck. Tyler Lam. 10 points for him in the first quarter. Only 3 so far here in the second. Back out, Lam. Will he take the shot? Moves it on. Big hit on the outside. What a block. Korea a chance to take the lead here. In transition, down the floor. They have to put the brakes on. Thailand get back. They swing it to the corner. They've still got an open shooter for 3. Can't make it count, nor on the offensive rebound. Lam pulls the trigger early on the 3, misses it. Offensive board for Thailand. Final 2 minutes of the first half. Who's going to head into the main break with the lead? Korea up by 2, and a chance to add 1 more through Kim Jong-kyu. A chance at the 3-point play for their talismanic center. He's not often had that much space to attack the basket, and he was fouled on his way up by Gogart. He's been the man really to take the bit of momentum that those back-to-back 3s brought his team, and then to run with it. 12 points now for Kim Jong-kyu. Korea just called for their 4th foul. Second on Jun-byeom. Lam moving it back across to this near side. 3-point shot. Will it go down? Yes, it will. A big one for Wangta. Coach Dalio's team tie level again. Travel called on Korea, so they turned the ball over. And with 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining in the first half, an opportunity for Thailand to take the lead again. Turnover number 11 in the first half for Korea. They only had 8 in the whole of the game on Thursday. Sutise. There's a double team on the perimeter. Nowhere to go. 5 on the shot clock. Sutise found a way through and almost scored at the end of it as well. He'll go to the line for 2. He's got 7 points in 13 minutes in this first half, the 35-year-old. 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 1 to complete a 3-point play from the stripe. He's there again now. As a team, Thailand are a perfect 6 of 6 from the line. They lead by 2. Right towards the end of the first half, Korea calling a timeout. 65 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
몸들이 좀 안 좋아 보여. 이렇게 그리고 앞에 풀었을 때 여기 주면은 앞에 뛰는 사람을 봤는데 자꾸 돌아서잖아 또, 그지? 자 지금 뛰질 못하잖아. 자 상대가 쫀을 서도 마찬가지니까 종규가 올라와서 투맨 게임해. 쫀을 서도 마찬가지야. 칠 때 봐주고 상제 빠져주고 상대 넣어주고 와주면 슛하고 돌아가는 거 봐주고 안 되면 또 올라와서 투맨 게임 해주고 좀 뛰어다녀야 돼 끝까지. 알았지?
As you saw there, both teams shooting pretty much the same percentage from two-point range. And both have knocked down 3 threes, but Korea's have come off 16 attempts. Only 19% accuracy after going 50% for 17 three-pointers on Thursday. Thailand have had a few extra shots, having grabbed a couple of extra offensive rebounds. A perfect 6 of 6 at the foul line. There's an offensive foul on Moon Seong-gon. Another turnover for Korea, their 12th. On Thursday, they had 28 assists and 8 turnovers. This first half, 9 assists and 12 turnovers. Thailand by 2. Ila Pipapku. On the bounce to the far side, Tyler Lam for 3. Big shot, nothing but net from Tyler Lam. And the Thai is making up for lost time. They're up by 5 in this first game of their qualifying campaign. There's a foul that will send Korea to the limit with Thailand. Send Korea to the line with Thailand at the limit. Lam hitting the big shot. They are certainly enjoying the occasion, having had their first game postponed on Thursday in the Philippines. 16 points now for Tyler Lam. Korea 10 of 13 at the line so far. Tag another to that tally to close the gap to 3. Final seconds of the second. Ball in the hands of Tyler Lam. He's got one more big shot in him before the half is through. Shot clock turned off. 5 to shoot, lost it on the dribble. Here come Korea, can they get a final shot away? It's a poor foul from Tyler Lam. 1.7 left on the game clock at the end of the first half. And it will send Korea to the line. Great defense, one-on-one though, by Moon Seong-gon. Had a couple of steals on Thursday, that's a big one here tonight. Lam the rebound, launches one, and Thailand from 9 down will have the lead at the half in Seoul. What a tough opening 2 quarters on home court of this campaign for Korea. Tyler Lam leading the way of all scorers with 16 points. A few Korean heads hanging as they go to the locker room. Thailand have given themselves a big chance of causing a big upset. At half-time, it's Korea 38, Thailand 40. Here at the Jamsil Students Gymnasium. Korea with a 9-point lead back in the first quarter. And then Thailand just launched their attack, having been able to buy a basket for so long. And how about the performance of Jack Rowan, especially in the second quarter, taking it strong, and Tyler Lam as well doing the same. That time couldn't finish over Kim Jong-kyu. He's got 16 points. Jack Rawan has got 9. So too has Sutisin now. 3 big scorers for Thailand, who've only had 4 players score. The other is Wongta Wangta, who's got 6. But Tyler Lam has 16, 6 of 13 from the field, 5 rebounds as well, 3 steals from him. Played with intensity. They forced Korea into 12 turnovers. And attacked them strong on the interior, as Sutisin did there, and as Jack Rawan did so brilliantly there. And his footwork and finish from Jack Rawan again. He's 4 of 9 for his 9 points. Korea, to a certain extent, living or dying by the 3-point shot, and it's more of the latter so far in this ball game. They're only 3 of 16 on the outside, only hit 1 of their first 12. Jong-kyu trying to take on the responsibility on the interior as they got back from 7 down to level, but Thailand have since pulled away again. Kim Jong-kyu leads Korea with 14 points, but 8 of those have come from the foul line, where he's had to keep his wits about him. He's 3 of 5 from the field, 8 of 11 from the line, 4 rebounds. And here we are at half-time in Seoul, with Thailand leading by 2 points. Take a closer look at the top scorers for both teams now. And this man, so important for Thailand, Tyler Lam. 10 points in the first quarter, another 6 in the second. 4 of 8 on the inside, 2 of 5 from downtown, and 2 of 2 at the foul line. Those 2 3-point shots, though, coming in the second quarter. Both of them when Korea were looking to exert their strength again. Tyler Lam shutting them down with a big shot. Korea having to do most of their scoring on the inside through Kim Jong-kyu with his 14 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 8 of 11 from the line. They've also got 5 points from Jong Sung-hyen and from Jong Jun-byom. Jong-kyu battling hard, but Korea trailing by 2 at the break, at home to Thailand.
Chuman gives it over to Gabar, and then another high-flying dunk.
Pass goes inside to Hamed Haddadi. Bounce pass, oh, are you kidding me? Well, Hamed is not just about scoring and dunking, it's also about the behind-the-back pass. Back down, Pereira instead looks for the pass. Oh, what a play! Abu Hawass floats along the back door and throws it down after the soft pass from Tucker. Play of the game there.
This weave now to the high post, great move. But the rejection from Mayuk. Lebanon in transition now. Mayuk goes up high with the exclamation point. After Mayuk, both ends of the floor. Look at this, there's the block. Runs the floor. Great play from his point guard.
Never him. Got to go early enough to get the rebound. Steps inside. The 3 to win it. It's good! From the corner. Shanahan makes the 3.
Players just making their way back out onto the court in Seoul, getting ready for the start of the second half. What a first half we've just witnessed, with Korea expected to win this one relatively comfortably. Went up by 9 points in the first quarter. It looked like they would pull away. And then Thailand just came back at them. 9 down to go 7 up. Thailand leading by 2 at the start of the second. Have a look at the shooting numbers for Korea. Poor from three-point range, where they've taken almost as many shots as they have on the inside. Only hit 3 of 16 compared to 8 of 18 from two-point range. It was 17 of 34 from three-point range against Indonesia in game 1. Had to turn to Kim Jong-kyu on the inside for 14-point contribution, 8 of those coming from the foul line. Very efficient in his 11 minutes on court, although he's only grabbed 4 rebounds, only 1 on the defensive end, and of his 3 offensive rebounds, all of them came on 1 trip down the floor. Protecting their own backboard has been an issue, Korea. Thailand have grabbed 10 offensive rebounds in the game, which is 2 more than Korea. They lead the overall rebounding count 28 to 20. As you can also see, they're shooting the ball 11 of 26 inside, 4 of 13 on the outside, and a perfect 6 of 6 from the line. Tyler Lamb leads the way with an impressive haul of 16 points in 14.5 minutes. 2 of 5 on the outside, 4 of 8 on the inside, 2 of 2 from the foul line, 5 rebounds for him, including a couple on the offensive glass and 3 steals so far for Tyler Lamb. Korea will have to reset now, ready for the start of the second half. It can't get any worse for them. So they will still, you imagine, feel fairly confident about this one, despite trailing at the half. It's only 2 points, and there's so much that they can improve. Looked for so long like it was going to be Tyler Lamb or nobody for Thailand after he scored 10 points in the first quarter. And then his teammates got involved. Thailand came from 9 down to lead by as many as 7. They've had 9 points from Jack Rawan, who's been really aggressive at attacking the basket in his 13.5 minutes on court. They've had 9 points from Suti Sin, the 35-year-old. You can see the big advantage on the boards there for them. They've had plenty of turnovers of their own, but they've forced plenty of turnovers on Korea as well. Korea already with 4 more turnovers here today than they had in game 1 in its entirety. Kim Sang-shik will not be happy at all. He'll have had a few choice words for his players in the locker room at half-time, I'm sure. Aside from the 14 points of Kim Jong-kyu, nobody has more than 5 for his team. Jong Seong-hyen and Jong Jun-byom each have 5. He will be delighted with what he's seen from his team, but he knows there's a long way to go. Chris Dalio. Thailand's most noteworthy achievement was winning silver back at the 1966 Asian Games. They're also one of just a few countries from Southeast Asia to ever qualify for an Olympic Games, doing so in Melbourne back in 1956. They've recently won that silver at the Southeast Asia Games in December. Last participation at a major FIBA tournament was when they reached the Asia Cup in 2013, when they finished 14th. Before that, they'd failed to qualify for the previous 5 Asia Cups, which was their longest ever drought. They qualified for 14 in a row from 1963 to 1989. They're aiming to qualify for the competition for the 20th time next year. And a win here in this one against Korea would be a huge step for them towards doing so. Korea, a 2-time champion of Asia, as well as 11 silver medals and 12 bronzes, including last time out in Lebanon in 2017. Just a reminder, this is game 2 for Korea. It's only game 1 for Thailand, after they had their game in the Philippines postponed a few days ago. They're looking to start with a bang here. Kim Jong-kyu, one of, if not the most experienced on the Korean roster, rallying the troops. It's all smiles for Tyler Lam, who's going to start the second half on the bench, as he did in the first half. Can Thailand keep it going, or will coach Kim Sang-sik's Korea come back strong here in the third quarter? They're ready to start the third with Do Kyung-min to inbound. Kim Nak-yeon. Here's Do. Will they keep looking for those threes? Do on the bounce, pulls up, creates good room, misses the first shot, grabs the offensive rebound though. 3-point shot now for Kim Nak-yeon. Batted away, recovered by Thailand. They survived the first scare of potentially rejuvenated Korea here in the second half. Wang Boon. That was turned over. Sutisin able to grab the handle on the ball. He'll go to work and pull up for the long three. Sutisin nailing it from a couple of feet back. Tyler Lam enjoyed that one. They're up by 5. Moved around to this near side for a 3 for Korea. And a chance at a 4-point play. They saw the 3 of Thailand and they raised them. Moon Song-gon getting hit on the perimeter as he put it in. The foul on Chung Yan-pin. He can't complete the 4-point play. It will be tie ball. The lead is 2, as it was at the half. Tyler Lam with less than a minute on the bench before coming in. Lille Pipakul handling the ball for Thailand. Here is Lam. Wants to go to work here. Plenty of room to fire the 3, but it's nowhere near. Tyler Lam, 4 of 8 on the inside, 2 of 6 on the outside now. Korea looking for the tie, maybe even to take the lead. Kim Nak-yeon against Sutisin, feeding it inside and getting free and able to score and able to tie Kim Jong-kyu, and he's up to 16 points. 43-43, 2 minutes into the second half. Wang Boon looking to run the offense again. Sutisin, always so aggressive at trying to get to the basket, but stuck to like glue that time, and it leads to the 3-on-1 fast break and the score in transition. And a chance at a three-point play for Kang Sang-jae. There's the first score for Kim Jong-kyu. And then running the fast break, the nice dish off to Kang Sang-jae, who gets the applause from Do Kyung-min. After failing not too long ago to complete a 4-point play, they do complete the 3-point play at the foul line, and Korea lead by 3. Wang Boon. Foul on the defense. Korea's first foul of the third quarter. Is this where they start to pull away again? They had an 18-9 lead back in the first quarter. And a remarkable run from Thailand after that. As they scored 12 points without reply. Lam jab step, corner 3, got it! Tyler Lam back in business with a big one from downtown. 46-46, he's up to 19 points. Kim Nak-yeon moving it on, 3-point shot for Korea, won't go down, hotly contested on the outside. Kim off the mark, but it remains in the hands of the home team. Lam, the jab step out to the right, shakes off the defender and hits it from the tight angle. 3-point shot Korea again, Do Kyung-min. It's becoming a 3-point shootout in the third. Korea have found their range, finally. Here he goes again, Lam. Takes on the 3 once more, can't make it back-to-back triples. Rebound Kim Jong-kyu, only his second defensive board of the game. It leads to the open look for 3 that doesn't go down for Moon. Lam. Big block from Kim. Korea looking to stretch their advantage, and they do. The finger roll falls for Do Kyung-min, and Korea get up by 5. Turned over by Thailand. Is it slipping away from them? Tyler Lam says not a bit of it, and gets in to score after the steal. Tight defense on the entry pass, and a foul on the defense on Lang Sui. There's the block. Kim Jong-kyu rejecting Jack Rowan. And the lovely finish down the other end of the floor from Do Kyung-min. But Tyler Lam determined to keep Thailand hot on the heels of Korea. Cross-court pass all the way from Kim Nak-yeon to the far side. Free spot for the 3. They keep taking them. They're hitting a few more here in the second half, but still missing plenty as well. They'll slow it down and work in the second half of the shot clock here. Thailand with Leela Pipakul. 3-point shot, Lang Sui way off. Approaching the midway point of the third quarter. Korea starting to miss from the outside again as well now. Only 5 of 23 for the game. After So they hit a couple early on in this third quarter. Lam draws the foul. Second on Korea in the third. Second on Moon from a personal perspective. And this is still too close to call. Lila Pipakul. There's a foul away from the ball handler. It's the third foul on Moon Seong-gon. The third team foul on Korea, the second in quick succession. Thailand have 3 as well. Lam, jab step again, 3-point shot once more, misses this time. Foul on the rebound. It's the third on Gokar. 4 team fouls for Thailand now, so any further fouls for the rest of this quarter on their defense will send Korea to the foul line, where they've done plenty of scoring so far. Lam almost coming up with another steal. Long range 2-point shot, Korea goes. They lead by 3. Knocked down by Kang Sang-jae. 7 points for him. 4.5 to play in the third. Wang Sui. Spread the floor. They have it far side with Gokar. Shot clock winding down, had to get it away, released it underarm and scored. Lila Pipakul right at the end of the shot clock. His first score, and what a way and what a time to get it. Thailand back within 1. Flat shot off the mark from Kim Nak-yeon, and an offensive rebound from Kang before the foul. Tremendous finish with a millisecond remaining on the shot clock from Lila Pipakul. Thailand are at the limit now, and Kang Sang-jae is at the line. He's a perfect 5 of 5 at the strike, up to 9 points. Korea leading by 3. Tyler Lam looking to drive this time, lost it on the dribble in traffic. He's been guilty of a few turnovers like that. Yo-kun. There's the cut towards the edge of the paint, shot off the mark, rebound grabbed by Lila Pipakul, the 22-year-old point guard. He's looking to lead the offense. Lam working with the high screen into the lane, a bit more space to operate. This time an offensive foul called though against Tyler Lam, who's not happy with the call. So Lam turns it over again. This time he feels it's harsh. His 6th turnover of the game. His 2nd in quick succession. Just using that left forearm to create a bit of space as he put it in with his right. So Tyler Lam goes to the bench. And his 2nd personal foul. As Suttison picks up his 3rd. Lam sits on 21 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 steals. Coach Kim Sang-shik's team stretching their lead from the stripe. 17 of 22 as a team. They're up by 5 points, shooting 78% from the line. Sutisit, Thailand having to play without Lam on court. Having to play down by 5. Is this where Korea get away, or can Thailand continue to play with that intensity that has kept them in the fight? Chakrawan drawing the second foul on Lee Sung-hyun. He's been the go-to guy when Lam's been on the bench. He's earned himself a trip to the foul line here. Certainly looks like he can be a real player. Only 23 years of age. He's perfect from the strike. He's got 11 points for the game. Three-point shot, Korea. Far side will go down. They double the lead to 6. 2.5 to play in the third quarter. Jong Sung-hyun with the 3. Off the pass from Kim Nak-yeon. It's his second triple of the game. He's up to 8 points. Korea are now 6 of 23. Good enough at the moment to get the job done. Thailand had turned the ball back over, and then Korea trying to get inside, draw the foul. They will go to the line to try and extend this lead beyond 6. The foul on Chakrawan. Kang Sang-jae at the stripe. Several signs that Kim Sang-sik's team are starting to turn the tide firmly back in their favour. Second one rims out. Lam is back in off the bench and grabbing the rebound. Looking to reignite the fight for Thailand. We're at the foul limit. Lam back in the game. And it's back to the line for a chance to add to his 21 points. A little surprising, it's only his second trip to the stripe. He's taken 9 3-point attempts, but he's looked to drive at the basket plenty of times as well. 5 of 9 from 2-point range. Thailand in need of each and every point they can get. Lam steps up and provides a couple. 23 points for him. Play away from the press, Korea. Jong Sung-hyun. Goes to the far side. 2 minutes remaining in the third. In traffic. Prodding and probing in the paint. Not able to get up to the basket, though. Lee Sung-hyun, it will remains in the hands of Korea as it's knocked away and out of bounds. It was a high catch on the far side. Quick reactions. 3-point shot near side. Will it go down? No. Right at the end of the shot clock. Lam the rebound. Now he's looking to run the floor quickly. Korea back well in transition, and Thailand forced to play in the half court, down by 5 in the final 2 minutes of the third quarter. Wang Boon, who's dished 4 assists so far, looking to score himself here. Difficult shot high off the window, big offensive rebound, and back in by Choi San-wook. Thailand refused to wave the white flag. They're back within 3. Kim Nak-yeon. Hotly contested three-point shot far side. Lam the rebound again. He's closing in on a double-double. Lam, three-point shot, got it! Tyler Lam lands another big blow to the chin of Korea. Enjoyed by his coach. Lam's up to 26, his fourth from the outside to go along with 9 rebounds. And Thailand are level again, 59-59. Hyo-hoon at the line for Korea. Missing as he tries to bank in the foul shot. This is that unorthodox method to convert the second. Korea 20 of 27, 74% at the line. Lam with the bit between his teeth going again. Saved on the baseline, but only into the hands of Kim Nak-yeon. Korea by 1. Final seconds of the third. Hyo-hoon creates a bit of space, pulls back and hits it off the backboard, just off the elbow. Korea by 3, final seconds of the third. There's 2 or 3 second differential. That means Thailand will slow it down and hope for the final shot of the third quarter, trailing by 3 points. Lam, inevitable that he's going to get the final shot. Spins off the edge of the paint. A shot clock violation, though. It leaves 2 seconds for Korea to launch one of their own. Kim Nak-yeon gets it in. They will get a good look for 3 to beat the buzzer. A big shot from Jong Song-hyen. And Korea can go into the final quarter with their heads held high and a 6-point lead. They have started to turn the tables on Thailand here in this second half. After trailing by 2 at the break, a 27-point third quarter. And now they have a bit of breathing room heading into the fourth. 65-59, the score at the end of 3. Look at some of the numbers, and Korea improving their percentages, getting to the line to make 20 foul shots already at 74% accuracy. Only 3 threes in the first half. They made 4 in the third quarter. En route to that 27-point haul, although Thailand did well. They scored 19 points. Lam continues to come right at Korea with a couple of threes of his own. A drive and score that time from Tyler Lam as well, who leads all scorers in the game with 26 points as well as 9 rebounds. Lovely finish that time from Lila Pivakul, right at the end of the shot clock. But Korea, with a big offensive output for the first time in the game, able to get themselves ahead by 6. And Tyler Lam turned it around for Thailand again. One of 3 Thai players in double figures, along with the 12 from Sutisin and the 11 from Jakrawan. 3 in double digits for Korea as well, behind the 16 of Kim Jong-kyu, 11 for Jong Song-hyen, and 10 for Kang Sang-jae. Thailand start with the ball at the start of the fourth quarter. Almost turned it over straight away. They've got to protect it as well as they can. They get the open 3 in the end. It's an air ball. little surprising that Wang Boon got free on the perimeter. Coach Dalio not happy. Wang Boon has dished 4 assists in the game, but he's not scored a point. He's 0 of 3 from the field now. That was his first attempt on the outside. Just couldn't resist as you saw the defense back away from him. Long range 2, nailed by Kang Sang-jae. Korea up by 8 points. Give Thailand plenty of credit for keeping it this close for so long, but this could be the moment that sees Korea create an insurmountable gap. Not if Thailand have anything to say about it, though. Nakorn Jaisanuk with the score. Back to 6, the lead. Yo-hoon, 3-point shot, no. Rebound Thailand. Tyler Lam. It's the contact from Kim Nak-yeon. Foul called on Hyo-hoon. There's the long 2-pointer from Kang Sang-jae. And here's the response from Thailand. The burst to the basket and the left-handed finish from Jaisanuk. Lam on the bounce. Underarm, tough shot, grabbed underneath. Shot clock still ticking, it didn't hit the rim. Only 3 to shoot. Lam for the 3. And secured underneath by Kang Sang-jae. Going coast to coast, all the way down the floor to score was Do Kyung-min. And Korea back up by 8. Lam. The entry pass picked off too easily by Do. And then an unsportsmanlike foul called on Thailand as well. It started to unravel for them. Korea have picked up pace on the offensive end in this second half. And they've got Thailand rattled, in particular Tyler Lam, who turned the ball over and then committed the unsportsmanlike foul. Tough to take for him, having put up 26 points and 9 rebounds, but that was his 7th turnover. Now the unsportsmanlike foul means foul shots and possession for Korea. Do for 2 at the line. Korea up by double digits for the first time. It's taken 32 minutes. They have a chance to add to that lead here as they'll inbound the ball. Hyo-hoon, wide open spot for 3. The lead is 13. And Korea are pulling away. Surely Thailand can't save it from here, can they? How about the response, though? Wang Boon with his first score. His 4th attempt from the field. 11 the differential. Hyo-hoon. 7.5 minutes to play. They need defensive stops, though. Hyo-hoon for 3. Got it. And Korea starting to light it up from long range. Their 9th 3 of the night, their percentage up to 31, having been below 20 for large parts of the game. Wang Boon, he misses. Korea by 14 now. Fist inside, they're scoring from all distances and angles. Jang Jae-sok on the interior that time, and it forces the Thailand timeout. Hyo-hoon with a 3. On the next offense, they passed in. Hyo-hoon knocking down a couple. And they were able to find Jang Jae-sok on the inside off the pass from Do.
Communicate. All righty? All right, let's go. You guys always show me the bad light, so I'm not talking to you. Let's go.
Never say never, but you can see there how Korea have turned it up in the second half. 27 third quarter points, 14 in just 3 minutes of the fourth. Now threatening to run away with it. They've gone up by 16 points. That's what happens when you focus so much on the outside shot. Is even if it's not happening at some point, if you find your range, you will score points quickly, as Korea have done, particularly here in the fourth. 9 3-pointers now on the night. 6 of them coming in the second half. Everyone responding to close the gap to 14 through Chung Yan Pin. Do. He'll take a 3, far side again. Hyo Hoon is red hot. 3 threes here in the fourth. And there's an offensive foul on Thailand. Korea by 17. And they are scintillating in this second half. 27 third quarter points, 17 already in the fourth. They did this, albeit in different quarters, against Indonesia on Thursday as well, and they scored 70 points over quarters 2 and 3. They're exploding into life on the offensive end here in quarters 3 and 4. (19) is the lead with 6 minutes to play. It has so far been a 19-6 fourth quarter in their favor. And to put that in perspective, after that basket there from Jang Jae-sok, they've scored more points in the opening 4 minutes of this fourth quarter than they did in the whole of the first quarter. They're only 1 short of their tally from the whole of the second quarter. (84-66), an 18-point lead, a chance to take it to 20 here. Long range 2 this time, wouldn't go down for Hyo Hoon, who's hit 3 threes in the fourth. Entry pass getting in behind was Jack Rowan and fouled as it came into him by his opposite number, Jang Jae-sok.
Substitution number 1, number 15, put in number 10, number 32, good job. Baseline, high ball.
Tyler Lam back in the game. To the bench goes Wongsa Wangta. Off one leg. That will go down for Jae Sanuk. Thailand back within 16, refusing to put this one to bed. Midway point of the fourth quarter. Korea very much in the ascendancy. And a third foul called on Wang Boon. Song Kyo Chang driving. And drawing the third foul on Thailand in the fourth. Hyo Hoon to the far side, they work it around to the corner. 3-point shot won't go down. Lam the rebound, that's a double-double for him now. Tyler Lam, 26 points, 10 rebounds. But also 7 turnovers. He's only shot at 9 of 22 from the field. He's been either hot or not through the course of the game. Thailand have closed the gap here with the outside shot. Having trailed by 19, they're back within 13 and not giving up hope of this one just yet. A timeout called by Kim Sang-shik on the Korea bench. There's still nearly 5 minutes to play. It's Korea 84, Thailand 71.
왜 그러냐면은 얘네가 스크린을 많이 하잖아. 뒤쫓아가니까 늦게 쫓아가니까 모션에 속아가지고 원-페이크에 떨어지고 슛 때리는 거 아니야. 훈이 빼고 다 올 스위치야. 대신 스위치를 어떻게 해야 되냐면은 받아주는 스위치가 아니라 점프아웃으로 나가버리라고. 그리고 몰아냈으면은 정상으로 빨리 들어와서 맞춰주고. 다시 늦추면 안 돼 지금. 잘하였다 왜 그래 또. 뒤쫓아다니면 안 된다니까. 몸싸움을 해줘야지. 알았지? 집중해 마지막.
Well, it's not over yet, but it is heavily in Korea's favour. He did say at half-time, although Thailand were leading by just a couple of points, so much could yet improve for Korea, especially the three-point shooting. You just felt that if they did finally find their range, having only hit one of their first 12 from three-point range, that they would be able to pull away, and that has been the case. They're now 10 of 31. Hit 8 of their last 19. At 9 of their last 19. They continue to score, and they have a chance to complete a three-point play here off the back of the timeout with Jang Jae-sok to take the lead back to 16. Gets away from 2 defenders. Beats Lam, who was flying at him and then got fouled on the other side by Gogart. It's come at a bit more of a push tonight, but they have managed that offensive spread again, as they did on Thursday. They lost the opportunity to take the and one. So Thailand down 15. Lam. Him lighting it up might be the only way now. Had the defensive ceiling put up above him that time. Found his teammate in the corner though. And the miss from Wang Boon. He didn't take a three-point shot in the first half, Wang Boon. He's 0 of 3 here in the second. 7 blocks for Korea. Thailand without one. Three-point shot, Kim Nak-yeon misses. Lam going up for the rebound and getting fouled in the process. It is now 5 scorers in double figures for Korea, as it was against Indonesia in game 1. 16 for Kim Jong-kyu, 12 each for Kang and Hyo-hoon, who's lit it up from long range in the second half. 11 for Jong Song-hyen, and 10 for Jang Jae-sok. Korea at the foul limit, though, for the fourth quarter, which allows Lam to get to the line. He's 5 of 5 so far. Make it 6 of 6, make it 28 points and 11 rebounds for Tyler Lam. Make it a 13-point game with 3.5 minutes still to play. Outside miss, offensive rebound though. They can't afford to have to dig deep on defense more than once per possession. They do survive the second outside shot that time. Lam Stop and pop, 3 for Tyler Lam. Offensive rebound, put back in for Thailand, who have closed the gap to 11. Still over 3 minutes to play. Jack Rowan up to 13 points. They need defensive stops. They need to protect their own backboard. Big three-point shot, John Byom. Over the top of the defense, nothing but nylon. And Korea looking to close this one out. 11 from the outside now. Lam trying to thread the eye of the needle. Lovely bit of footwork. Second bite of the cherry, it falls for Jack Rowan, who's up to 15. It's a 12-point game, 2 minutes and change remaining. Open 3 this time, 2 in a row for Jong Byom to finally put Thailand to bed. 15 points, the Korean lead with only 2 minutes to play. After only 3 threes in the first half, they've been letting it rain in the second. Lam blocked on his three-point attempt. And the foul against Thailand. Well, that is certainly that now. And this is the reason why. Back-to-back threes from Jong Byom. The first contested in the corner. The second wide open. He's 3 of 6 on the outside, but Korea as a team are 12 of 36. After only making 1 of their first 12. It's 11 of their last 24. I do believe there was 3 of 16 at half-time, so 9 of 20 in the second half, 45%. They have now surpassed their 27 points from the third quarter. They've got 28 here in the fourth. Huge second half for Korea. After being held to 38 first half points, they're up to 93. 1 minute and a half. Good bit of footwork, even better finish on his way through from Wang Boon. And he got the contact as well for a chance to complete a three-point play. Thailand continuing to work hard and show plenty of quality to try and keep this one as competitive as possible. We've seen some excellent finishing around the rim from them. From players who have the height disadvantage on the interior as well. Three-point shot in the corner, won't go down this time. Rebound grabbed by Suti Sin. Approaching the final minute. Korea set to go 2-0. Thailand set to fall to 0-1. Suti Sin goes to the line. Now, of course, you have to consider that points differential and head-to-heads may come into play at the end of the group. So each and every point could still prove pivotal as coach Chris Dallio's team try to close the gap. Turned over by Korea. So that could yet be costly. And a 3 from Jai Sanuk with 55.6 seconds to play. Closes the gap to 9. and the game might not even be over yet, let alone any head-to-head or points differential. Korea, to a certain extent, creators of their own downfall. They have the ball back again, Sutisin. They need quick scores. Sutisin going aggressive into traffic, into bigger bodies, and drawing the foul. 49.1 seconds to play. And he will go to the line to try and reduce the arrears to 7. Well, this game was in the books. I did say never, but Thailand have given themselves a glimmer of hope when it seemed all had gone. It was a 13-point lead only 13 seconds ago. Now it's 7. That's how quickly things can change in this sport. They have to protect the ball well here, Korea. They want to take precious seconds away from Thailand. And they want to finish with a score. Low catch, him adjusting, throws it to the far side. They do get the shot away in the end. It's missed. Rebound grab Sutisin. Now Thailand need to advance the ball as quickly as they can. They're slowing it down, feeling it's beyond them. They're happy, Lila Pipakul, to take their time and just look for one more constructive score. Korea are going to get the win, but boy, have they been made to work for it. Long-range two-point shot. Won't go down at the end of the shot clock. And right at the end of the game. Jack Ruan has put in a big performance for Thailand. They can be proud of their efforts here in Seoul. Korea go 2-0 in the 2021 Asia Cup qualifiers, but they were pushed all the way by a spirited Thailand here in the Korean capital. Thailand overturning a 9-point deficit early on to get up by as many as 7. Korea coming back and opening up a lead as many as 19. It looked like the job was done before Thailand closed the gap at the end to 7 points. The final score, Korea 93, Thailand 86 here in Seoul. Korea doing it in the end with 6 scorers in double figures, and improving their 3-point percentage was crucial. They only hit one of their first 12, but they finished 12 of 38 for 32%. Shot close to 50% on the inside, made plenty of foul shots as well. Thailand have the better of the numbers on the boards, including 16 offensive rebounds for extra shots, but also committed 8 extra turnovers. They were led by the 28 points and 11 rebounds. In fact, make it 12 rebounds from Tyler Lam for the double-double. Jack Ruan and Sutisan with 15 points each did really well, but 6 double-digit scorers for Korea, led by 16 points from Kim Jong-kyu. You see Tyler Lam hitting one of his outside shots there, just scored consistently throughout the course of the game. But a really good offensive spread for Korea, as well as the 16 from Kim Jong-kyu, who also had 7 rebounds. They had 12 each from Kang Se-jae and Hyo Hoon, who lit it up from long range in the 4th quarter. 11 each for Jung Jun-byom and Jeon Sung-hyen, and 10 as well in just 12 minutes on court for Jang Jae-sok. Lam leading all scorers with 28, was 4 of 13 on the outside, 5 of 12 inside. But what a big second half for Korea, having trailed by 2 at the break. 40-38 in Thailand's favour. They were able to put up 55 second half points, 27 in the 3rd quarter, 28 in the 4th quarter. Getting those outside shots to drop finally was key. After hitting just one of their first 12, they made 11 of their last 26. Hyo-hoon with 3 of them in the fourth quarter. And that helped to blow the game open. Thailand then with a spirited fight back to plant a little seed of doubt in the Korean minds. But 2 big threes in a row from Jung Byom got Korea over the finish line ultimately, as Thailand fell short and ran out of time in that final comeback attempt. In the end, a 93-86 win for Korea, and they go 2-0 in the 2021 Asia Cup qualifiers. Thailand, having just played their first game, fall to 0-1. Those standings not yet updated, so Korea at the top 2-0. Thailand 0-1, having had their first game postponed on Thursday. We'll see you next time for more action in the 2021 Asia Cup qualifiers.